Welcome to another one of our daily meditations with me, Ellie Latrobe. So, this week's meditation is all about connection to our soul. Now, soul contact, soul communication is something I talk a lot about, and it is when we're first starting to understand ourselves and try to develop that subtle sense of hearing, knowing, and seeing that is the sense of the soul can be quite challenging because we have this ego within us that our identity that we've developed, and it'll sometimes trick us and make us think that actually something that's from our truth um, um, isn't from our truth, and equally vice versa. So, today's meditation is going to be very heart centered. The soul communicates to us actually through three main areas. And in some of my work, you may have seen that I talk about the four types of sensitivities. But there is these three centers within which the soul can communicate to us. And each of us as individuals is going to be receptive in a different way. So some of us just receive an impulse. It just comes down through us, and it almost creates an action very immediately. Others of us receive an intuition within our mind. It's a very mental sense, and from that intuition, we create a thought, which develops into an idea. And then obviously then we have people who are heart-centered, empathic, and the soul communicates through this feeling, this heart sense. And the soul through the heart, we can recognize it as a kind of magnetism. Then we also have a kind of gut, a more visceral, physical sense when something is right or something is wrong for us. So today's meditation, just a simple 15 minutes, and I invite you to try it as a daily practice. And developing that dialogue with our soul is a practice, and it is one just like starting a step class or developing a new exercise habit or a new eating regime. It is something that you're going to develop with consistency. And it doesn't have to be for very long. That's the amazing thing about meditation. 5 to 15 minutes a day is going to develop that sensitivity. Now, don't get downhearted if on one day you're not feeling it, you don't feel that connection, that column, that channel is integrated or created. It's about consistency and about creating that ongoing dialogue. One of my teachers talks about this. The soul actually is sometimes is looking down, is trying to say hello, hello Ellie, hello whoever your name is. Is looking down and is waiting for you to look up. And other days the soul isn't looking down. The soul is looking up towards the more divine realms, the more spiritual realms. Sometimes the soul is looking out to other souls. So that may be a little bit aloof concept, but don't get downhearted is what I'm trying to get across. If today you don't feel it, just keep trying, and then you'll recognize the times when actually you can feel that connection to something greater than just this personality in this physical body with these emotions, with these thoughts, that is creates and forms an identity. And actually, we're far more than just that identity. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. Try and get your spine nice and tall. Don't get too worried about it though. If you find it hard, sit against a wall or a backed chair. If you want to have your legs crossed, that's fine. If you're sitting on a chair like me, have your soles of the feet firmly on the ground. And we're going to start with our palms down on our legs, and maybe just close your eyes to start with and just feel into your physical body, this amazing vehicle that is your physical body. And lifting your crown up nice and tall, create that connection inwards and upwards to your third eye. Take a big inhale and exhale. And again, a deep inhale and exhale. And last one, big inhale. And exhale. Okay, ground through those feet. Your inward gaze now looks downwards towards the base of your spine. If your feet are on the ground, sense into the soles of the feet in the ground, on the ground. And feel the firmness, the heaviness of your body and the ground, or whatever you're sitting on. The density of the material on the physical plane which we exist on. Ground down through your feet, through your sits bones. Root down into the earth beneath you. Tether yourself to this earth, recognizing this pole of the duality that you exist on, from physical to spiritual. You as a human being on this planet at this time in humanity's evolution and existence. And then take a big inhale, and from your roots, drink up through your body, up through your spine, and grow branches out the top of your head. Become a tree. Grow the branches up at your head, inwards and upwards with your eye gaze, palms still facing down, but you grow your branches up into the light, up into the more subtler realms, the finer vibrations above you. Recognizing, accepting this pole of your duality. And then looking upwards a little higher, see if you can grow your branches a little more. And up here in these loftier realms, the abstract planes, is where your soul exists. And invite yourself to open up to receiving today, to connecting and to aligning. Drawing down through your spine. Let's get the breath and visualization going together. Ground down through those sits bones, down through the roots beneath you. Feel the density of your physical, the density of earth, a form of matter. And then upwards through this column, up through the branches above your crown of your head, into the more spiritual planes of your existence. And back down from your spiritual nature down into your physical nature. This is your rainbow bridge. This is what some people call your column of truth. Here exists all that you are. Now, bringing your awareness to your heart, rubbing the palms of your hands together, activating the minor heart chakras on your hands. Bring your palms onto your heart. Feel the vibration and the beat of your heart combining. Both your physical heart and your spiritual heart. The vibratory side of your physical form of your heart. And allow that vibration, that electromagnetic field that you're becoming sensitive to expand out from your heart and magnetize through every cell and in your body, in every atom, in every cell of your body. And allow that magnetism of love, which is the soul force here, to go wherever it's needed in your body. And notice here the things that are getting in the way of your sensitivity, of your ability to connect, are your emotions and your thoughts. So whenever your thoughts come in, come back to focusing on your heart's vibration. Whenever your emotions start to arise, take a big inhale, exhale through your mouth. Recognize them, don't dismiss them. Accept them as they are and let them go on their way. Put the energy back in their motion. Emotion, energy in motion. And we don't want those emotions to get stuck. Those emotions are part of your emotional guidance system, which is a form of your sensitivity to your soul. You can't dismiss your emotions. But when we're filled with emotions, we can't be sensitive to the more subtler movements of them in our body. Bring your eye gaze right into the center of your heart here and visualize a small bud, a golden bud of a lotus flower. And as you breathe into that golden bud in your heart, allow the petals of the flower to open one at a time. Feel the vibration in your heart. And as the petals open, see if you can visualize blue electricity emanating from the center of that flower. And allow the electricity to spread through your whole body, up to the crown of your head, down through your limbs. And then from your heart, from this electric flower, see if you can connect to other souls in your group. And by group, I mean, people, souls that vibrate on the same frequency. I don't want to get too hippie here, but. And you guys who have the same frequency are here. You vibrate together, you resonate together, you bring the world a similar type of gift for a similar type of purpose. And see if you can connect to those other souls, those other electric lights within the vehicles of individual humans. And releasing your hands to your laps with your palms facing upwards. Check that spine is nice and tall, elongate, lengthen. Allow the crown to open. You can have your thumb and first finger lightly touching in Chin Mudra with the other three fingers relaxed. If that doesn't feel right, just let the palms be open. And now as we gaze inwards and upwards, open up to receive. Ajna and the crown chakra here, where we really receive abstract intuitions. Within which new ideas can be formed. And as at this abstract place, sometimes we don't know what it is, but right now just open up to knowing, open up to receiving. Open up to being shown the next step. Or maybe you have a simple question for your soul, for your higher self, for that part of you that knows, for your true vibration, true frequency. receiving all that you have to receive. Maybe you feel a sensation, maybe you feel a heaviness in your brain. Watch it. If you get dizzy, come back to your heart. Otherwise, stay receiving for another 5 breaths or so. Opening up to all that you need to know right now. You can also ask to be shown. For some of us, this receiving intuitions mentally is challenging. So we have to be shown it either through a feeling, through a sensation, or even by an external sign. Receiving all that you need to receive. Take a big inhale, close the crown, draw back into your heart, ground through your feet. Breathe into your chest, exhale through your mouth. Feel how you feel right now. Watch where your daydreams have gone, watch where your thoughts have gone. Come back to your breath. Notice any place in your body that is tense or needs moving. Often where we get physically tense is a place where etherically we're getting blocked, where we're resisting the soul's full communication through that etheric webbing, through that which is almost the telecommunication system of the soul. So move in whatever place is tense for you. Take a big inhale into that place and exhale through your mouth. And then our final stage, which is distribution, focusing inwards and upwards to our third eye, upwards to the highest point of light above you, and draw down light into your crown and out to all the other human beings on this planet. And then from the deepest place of love within your heart, sending love out to all the other souls having this physical experience. And then into your core, that deepest place of purpose and will. And out to all those other humans having a spiritual experience. And then to all of humanity, if you can create that in your mind, all of humanity, all of which have an individual soul, all are part of this one soul, which is the human family. All experiencing the polarities of life, the duality of the spiritual and the physical experience. And sounding Om to finish, take an inhale and exhale. And inhale or listen for Om. Take a big inhale, exhale, see how you feel. Know what you have to know. Feel what you have to feel. And be all that you are. So thanks for joining me. Do subscribe or follow me on social media for and the next daily meditations. Do keep trying. It sounds like hard work, but actually when we get sensitive to that soul's communication and contact, we actually find decisions easier, we find paving our future easier, and creating actually the reality that is most true for us in this world. Namaste. See you next time.